The power of compound interest in personal finance. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Viet, your guide to financial freedom. In this video, we're going to explore one of the most powerful secrets in personal finance, the very thing that has built massive wealth for billionaires like Warren Buffett: compound interest. More importantly, I'll show you exactly how you can use it to build wealth for yourself, even if you're starting small. Let's get started. First, here's how compound interest actually works and why it's more powerful than it looks. First, let's break down the simple but powerful concept of compound interest. Warren Buffett once said, "Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it." So how does compound interest work? Imagine you invest $1,000 at a 10% annual return. After 1 year, you have $1,100. In year 2, you earn 10% not just on the original $1,000, but also on the $100 interest you earned. That brings your total to $1,210. And this cycle keeps repeating. That's the magic of exponential growth. Let's think about it like planting a tree. You plant a small seed today. At first, it barely grows, but year after year, the roots go deeper, the branches spread wider, and eventually, you have a massive tree providing shade and fruit. Compound interest works the same way with your money. Small amounts growing larger over time, and the earlier you plant the seed, the larger the tree becomes. Now let's bring it to life. What happens when you invest just a little, but consistently? Now let's see how this works in real life. Imagine you invest $500 every month. That's $6,000 per year. You keep investing for 30 years, earning an average return of 8% per year, which is close to the historical average of the stock market. After 30 years, you've contributed a total of $180,000. But thanks to compound interest, your portfolio grows to about $680,000. Over $500,000 of that came purely from compound growth. Let's make this even more real. $500 a month is about $16 a day, roughly the price of skipping one lunch or coffee each day. Most people don't think small sacrifices like that make a difference. But when you apply them consistently for 30 years, they turn into over $500,000 in compound growth. Small daily decisions have massive long-term impact. What if your income grows over time? Let's see how small increases multiply your future. But in reality, your income will likely increase over time. So what happens if you increase your investment by 5% every year? In year 1, you invest $6,000. In year 2, you increase it by 5%. That's $6,300, and you keep increasing it every year for 30 years. With the same 8% annual return, your portfolio grows to around $1,150,000. Simply increasing your investment each year as your income grows adds almost $500,000 more to your wealth. Increasing your investment each year by just 5% might sound small, but it reflects real life. As your income grows, you contribute a little more. This small adjustment accelerates your wealth building dramatically without needing big, risky moves. Think about it this way. Most people give themselves lifestyle upgrades when their income rises. A nicer car, bigger apartment, fancier vacations. But if you instead upgrade your savings rate first, you create a compounding engine that builds wealth silently in the background. And here's how getting smarter with money can 10 times your results with the same effort. Now, let's imagine you've built up your financial knowledge and invest even smarter. Instead of 8%, you manage to achieve an average return of 15% per year, like some skilled investors do. Same starting point, $6,000 in year one, increasing contributions by 5% each year for 30 years. At that rate, your portfolio grows to approximately $3.7 million. Yes, over $3.7 million, all starting from a very achievable number. Of course, achieving 15% returns every year isn't easy and comes with higher risk. But some investors who study markets, build strong skills, diversify wisely, and stay disciplined have managed to do it. The key takeaway isn't chasing big returns, it's improving your financial knowledge year after year. Even improving your returns by just 1 or 2% annually makes a massive difference over decades. That's why learning about investing compounds too, not just your money. So what really matters most? It's not timing the market. It's building these 3 habits. So, what really makes the biggest difference? There are 3 key factors. Start as early as possible. Increase your contributions as your income grows. And keep learning to improve your investment returns. You don't need to get rich overnight. You just need time and discipline, and compound interest will do the rest for you. In fact, slow and steady is often safer and more sustainable than trying to make fast money. Still not sure? Warren Buffett's story is proof. Slow money can become massive. If you're still not convinced by the power of compound interest, just look at Warren Buffett. He made his first investment at age 11, but his wealth really exploded after he turned 50, when decades of compound growth finally accelerated. Buffett's fortune wasn't built by one lucky investment. It was built by letting compound interest work for more than 6 decades. Even if you can't achieve 20% returns like Buffett, the real secret is start early, stay consistent, and give your investments enough time to snowball. Time is your most valuable asset. Start early, stay consistent. Let compound interest work for you. Now it's your turn. Here's how to start building your own compound life. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss any future content. Remember, success isn't built overnight. It's created through small, consistent actions that compound over time. In your wealth, your skills, and your life, keep taking small steps forward, and your compound life will continue to grow. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.